Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter Toxicity. Today we're gonna deal with that tunnel, but I got this built. I'm not done, but we got material and food and stuff and things. Most things. Oh, I do have an empty box. Most things are here. Let's see here. I don't think we've been in the cave at all. So I need a silicon. And what was in here? I can't remember. Okay. I need a silicon. And one of those. Hey, there's some food. I've already forgotten what was in here. I mean, that's good stuff, you know. So is that flour. Obviously not done here. Let's see if there's a silicon right here. There we go. So I'm moving the base over to here. Mostly I'm just moving the materials because this is a very short distance from the tram to there. And when we come back over here to get stuff, I don't want to have to go all the way across the map to get stuff. Alright, let's go. Let's see, we've got food, water. We have a little bit of water. And we have a complete hut. We're not taking the tram with us because we'll have to jump out and then call the tram back, and that's just an extra 3 minutes that I don't want to deal with. But here we go. There's goo everywhere. Now when you set down your hut, you can set it down up here. Try to push it up against this wall right here, but the tram will go through it, no problem. I just usually put it like that, and then we can get in and get air without difficulty. Alrighty. Now there is stairs, and I think we will start there because there's gunk at the bottom. But so far we are not dealing with any toxicity because we're high enough above it. Now that's not going to always be true for tram tracks. Sometimes they are not high enough above it. Oh boy. Here we go. Goo City. Now, when Miju did the update yesterday, which was several days ago for you, they said that they reset the boxes. My boxes all have crazy stuff in them, so yeah, did not reset my boxes. Not so far anyway. I haven't been to all of them. Yeah, that's nice. Gotta watch the toxicity. Now there's a gold chest right here, and that is the last of the gold chests on the starting map. I'm gonna get some air and some less toxicness. I did forget to bring a box with me. That'll do. This funny ladder. There we go. Did that all fit in there? Alright, now I can just drop the goo right here. And one more of those things. So we got the golden effigy with the pristine mushroom. And let's carry on. We are going to hit one MTI, I believe, here shortly. which is amazing. This would have gone a whole lot faster if I'd played further ahead before I started recording. But I just, the only reason that I played ahead before I started recording was to understand how things actually work. I'm probably going to drop most of this stuff down in the bottom of this cave, but there's plenty more goo. You don't have to worry about running out of it. I'm pretty sure you won't. There's 2,000 goo, but there's also a couple of bits and pieces of it here and there. And one guy in the Discord ended up with 2003. Here's some food. Alright, what do we got left? We're at 19 of 33. I usually end up using a purifying detoxifier thing when I get to this, because I don't want to fly all the way back. This goes fast enough. We end up on the other side of the map today, which would be great. I've almost got it cleared. Maybe I'll get it cleared before I need to use a detoxifier thing. Here we go. No detoxifier thing. Hey, there's a chip. Cool. I am, however, going to have to use oxygen. I have one, right? Yes, just one. Alright, we're going to go around the corner here. And there's a flower. I mean, a pristine mushroom right there. That's the way to the other side of the map. And then on this side is a deep hole with a couple of boxes. And 2 waters and an aluminum. And that. Oh, it's 1 box. Give me that. And I've been under there. There's nothing there. I don't know if there was meant to be, but there isn't. Lots of mushrooms. Now, there's another one. And there's another rail right there you can go up on, up and down if you don't feel comfortable enough using only one hut. You can put another one up there. Right, did I get all of that? I mean, that lerma's gonna come in handy, and maybe that. If we get the mushrooms now, for the most part, and we won't have to go hunt for them later. I'm thirsty. You don't say. As it happens, I have some of that. Alright. All the way around. Okay. Definitely want that. We definitely don't need any of that. So I can grab that, that. And the rest we will come back for. Alright, wait. Okay, yeah, I got it. I don't think I put a chip reader into the new base, though. I think I have the stuff to make it. I forgot. Is there a flower here? No, just some scrap. There's hundreds of tons of goo. Like I said, there's 2003. If you can find the 3 that are in boxes, it's really odd to find them like just randomly sitting there. I am going to find that empty one. There it is, and just go like that. Grab that, those things, and that. Oops. And put in another box for right now. Okay, let's go get some more stuff, and then the stuff that we need to go to the other side of the map. I think actually those water purifiers that are over there should be done. We can move them before we go as well. There's a lot of dirty water in this pond right here, but less so than there was yesterday at this time, because part of the update was reducing the amount of toxic water. And so that's like really helpful. Okay, we have, only 32 power. We might need to do something about that. Alright, I don't think that's ripe yet. I did plant that though. And should be water in here. Alright, did I get all of that stuff? Okay, I got all of that. We don't need all of this water, but I will take a couple of them, because it will take us a little bit to set up. I'm just going to overfill on that, and overfill on water. Alright, let's grab a hut. We can just leave this on the ground. It won't go anywhere. It'll be fine. Oops. Alright, I forgot about clearing those. Let's go clear those and then we'll go. Super exciting day. I hope. We have so many of these purification things. There's nothing in there. So, yep, these are clear. Water is 100 of 100. I'm going to drop these right here. And, oh, I've got room for that. Let's take it. Saves me having to find the stuff for a hut. I built this base before I had made it to the other side of the map on my other save. And so I didn't know that I wasn't going to need to have a huge base here at that time. Although I have gathered, like, I would say the majority of the loot, but not necessarily the majority of the supplies. I'm actually going to drop these water purifiers in this little pond right here, because it's easier to get to than the rest of it. It's all connected. This water here is the same as that water over there. And we could upgrade to the higher one, which is quite a bit faster. Oh, we don't have it yet. We cannot. I lied. I imagine we're pretty close to having it, though. I don't think we need to take sulfur with us today. Which box gold chest was it that I left? I think it was this one. No, I got it. I don't remember. I think I got it. It's alright, because there's aluminum and super alloy on the other side of the map. We don't need to worry about it. There'll be plenty. Oh, I want the sun to be shining when I get there. It's not great. Alright, let's see here. We can probably fit the hut in there. And extra water and goop. Looks like we got everything in there. I don't know why I'm bringing that. I don't remember where I put the seeds. I'll take a couple of extra food and water. A couple of extra of those. These two, we'll need them. The 2 jetpacks and the tungsten rod. Oh, darn it. I need 3 slots. Need a couple of those. Probably don't need a couple of those. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I just need some iron. Okay, I think we got enough to get started with. Grab that hut, put those away, put the food away, grab a bite, and a bottle of water. Oh, we've got several bottles of water. Okay, here we go. Now, I was saying about jumping out and letting the tram go on. I've had to do it a couple of times, which is why I don't want to do it. But you just go to the back of the tram and jump out when you get to your hut if you want to. We might scooch over a little bit. Because it's going to go through the side of... Watch, it'll go right through the side. Rah! The tram does make a sound. I think I have it turned down, but it makes a rattling sound. Very appropriate. I love this box being in here. It's so helpful for when you're going back and forth between zones. The other trams also have that box, and it's amazingly helpful to have that there. There it is. So very cool. So very cool. Let's start by putting up a hut. Oh, I didn't bring oxygen. Of course I didn't bring. Why would I bring oxygen? That's just silly. Did I bring any in here? Nope. Right, well, we're going to have to grab oxygen right off the bat. That was very silly of me. Let's see here. I'm going to drink that water. And we will grab some cobalt. Now, we are on top of a very dirty area down there. So you do need to be able to go up and down. So we're going to have to take that one out. And from that, we get 2 aluminum and a super alloy. All right, here we go. Right away. Don't forget to get the cobalt and go back up before you run out of oxygen. Nope, not in that box. Cobalt. Oh, I forgot to get a machine. Oh, now I need a machine too. Let's see here. There's a silicon. There's an iron. There we go. That's better. Alright. Now if I have an emergency, I'll be able to get out of it. Alright, we'll get this first area done pretty quickly. There's only 49 of them. There's been a few people have mentioned that they get a whole area done and then they can't find the very last one. And my suggestion is, because it has happened to me a couple of times, my suggestion is go back to the very beginning where you started and go back over it, because it's likely you left a little tiny pile because you went too fast. And boy, they get really tiny. I don't know, this one's not doing it. There, did it that time. But I had to pull completely away. I would like to get over to where I want to put the base, but it just depends on how long this takes. My multi-tool to do this with only a T2. Oh, my inventory's full. And I need oxygen. Or not oxygen, but I need to clear my lungs. There we go. I'm just gonna drop these on the tram. When I came over here, I came over here one time and I looked out the tram window, and hanging onto the outside of the tram was a bunch of goo that I had actually left sitting right on the tracks, and it got stuck to it. All right, let's keep going here. There we go. I love how it does that. It's like, yep, this area is clean. If you don't get that, then you don't leave that little area, because that means that you've missed one. It's pretty helpful that they put that in there. I don't know if they did it exactly for that reason, but it is super helpful. The door opens. I didn't know it opened up. I didn't know it stuck up like that when it opened. There's a bunch more aluminum and super alloy. There's actually a tremendous amount of aluminum over here. It's just, we'll get to that. Now, I don't mean just right here in this area, but local. Alright, that's 48. And I did not clear the area. I still have a bubble. So it must be, there it is, I see it. Let go of me. And poof, there we go. And if you come out here, you can see the land healing. That is so cool. Oh, Miju, you did such a great job. Again. This place is clean. Alright, I'm going to drop all that right there. If we ever need it, we'll come back for it. There's an aluminum. And we'll take that silicon as well. Okay. Food. Take a couple more of those. A couple of water. We don't need super alloy yet. I'm going to go ahead and overeat and overdrink. And now we need to pick up a hut. It should be fairly easy. I don't need a second one of those. There's some hut making material. We're going to be able to start our base, sort of. There's a bit of an area to clear first. But we've only got 3 minutes, so we're not going to get this cleared. This expanse right here has, you can even go up on that hill, but this one's next to water, so later on it'll be more helpful. Oh, I didn't pick up a titanium. One of those wasn't what it appeared to be. Must be a titanium here somewhere. There's one. Alright. Oops. Here we go. I also need a box. And the rest of a food grower. So 2 irons. Get these beans growing because they produce food way faster. I mean, they fill you up more. Wait. Yeah, that's the right thing. There we go. Bean seeds and a small box to start with. I don't need water right now. Alright, boy, that's next. Next up is this side of the map. And I just want to give you a little hint here. If you are struggling and you've just gotten over to this side of the map, or you have the ability to come over to this side of the map, if you're struggling with aluminum or with power, I have oxygen, right? Yeah. It's not water I needed to carry. I did that the other day. I was carrying water instead of oxygen. But right at the end here, a little hint: if you're having trouble with power or with finding aluminum, there is a absolute mountain of aluminum right there. There you go. And you can see the other tower right there. So there you go. When we come back next time, we're going to clear the area where our base is going to go. We're going to put up some of that power. we'll put it up slowly over time. I'm not going to do it all at once because it takes like 45 minutes to move all that stuff. And yeah, we're here. We've arrived. We're on the other side of the map now. I'll just come over here like this and try not to back off of anything. All right, you guys. I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.